Hello, my name is Kirill and I'm a radio ham. One of my Facebook followers asked me about amateur radio hobby. Today I'm going to answer this question and tell about the exciting world of amateur radio. Let's discuss waves first. Electromagnetic waves. They are all around us. We utilize them every day when watching TV, communicating with friends, looking up for information on Google. Actually, this video is being delivered by a wavelength, a frequency that carries information from source to antenna, then to satellite, back to antenna and to your device. All those waves are in a range of radio waves, but radio waves are only a small part of electromagnetic radiation spectrum. There are electric waves, for example, 50 Hz of 230 volts in your wall output. Infrared waves, the heat waves radiated by heat source like home heater. Did you know that your bodies also radiate infrared waves? The visible light is also a wave, the sunlight which our eyes perceive as a rainbow of colors. Think about X-rays, which are used in hospitals by doctors to make images of human bones. A wave must be modulated to carry meaningful signals. There are many modulation modes amateur radio uses, such as SSB, LSB, CW, RTTY. For instance, a public radio uses FM, frequency modulation, or AM, amplitude modulation. Okay guys, we have discussed electromagnetic waves and how engineers put them to work for us. Let's go back to fascinating world of amateur radio.
Call sign, but this is November Alpha 1 Sierra Sierra, the International Space Station, over.
Radio amateurs could be movie stars, doctors, students, politicians, truck drivers, and even astronauts. Radio amateurs are often called radio hams, or just hams, enjoy radio technology as a hobby. They establish radio contacts with other hams around the world. They exchange useful information about atmospheric propagation and operating conditions, radio equipment and antenna setups. And believe me, it is very exciting. Some radio amateurs build their own radio equipment. They learn physics, mathematics, electronics in a very enjoyable, social way. I try my best at that too. For example, I built 2 microbox robots. I also plan to build a crystal radio. It is a simple receiver that uses wave energy to power an earpiece. No need for batteries, quite magic. When in contact, ham operators use Q codes. They are called so because they begin with the letter Q. For example, QSO means contact, QTH means current location, and QRM means interference. Hams exchange QSL cards to confirm contacts. They send and receive printed cards and digital cards. Cards design is ham's own choice. Take a look at my QSL card I sent. I designed it. I took the picture of Oslo Fjord. I was there with my Norwegian Radio Relay League members. They had a field day. This event happens once a year. All members of Norwegian Radio Relay League gather together and try to attract people to amateur radio hobby. They give you a chance to have a QSO, participate in a flag run. The flag run is an activity where, with the help of receiver, you try to find hidden flags in the forest. It's like solving a puzzle, very interesting. Awards are one of the biggest fun in ham's life. For example, Worked All LA. LA stands for Norway. It is required to talk to 19 radio operators in 19 different regions in order to get one. Amateur radio is a sport like judo and karate. There are many international and local contests. For example, DX contest. The objective of the contest is to have maximum contacts outside Europe, usually over a weekend. Besides that, the best fun, in my opinion, is to go on expeditions. I and my father have recently walked from the top of Kolsas mountain. This mountain is located about 20 kilometers from Oslo, the capital city of Norway. The height of the mountain is 340 meters above sea level. I set up a bipole antenna, tuned it, turned the radio on, and the world was before me. We had 60 QSOs overnight with hams in Italy, Hungary, France, Switzerland and Germany. In addition to the microphone, hams use Morse code to communicate, shortly called CW. I practice CW every day. Soon I will be able to have QSOs in Morse code. It's not necessary to learn Morse code in order to become an amateur radio operator.
Mike 6 Bravo Kilo Whiskey / QRP. This is Lima Bravo 1 Uniform Hotel. You are 5x8, 5x8, 58. QSO?
By now I hope you're excited enough to think about becoming a radio ham. My recommendation is to try Hamsphere first. It is a virtual ham radio, which is easy to use. Kelly Lindman is the creator of this simulation software. When you register, you will get a call sign. For example, mine is 20 Hotel Sierra 506. With this app, one gets the same radio experience, wins award and exchanges QSL cards. The only difference is that everything is done from a smartphone, via internet and not the air. When I started with Hamsphere, it seemed very real. In fact, it is real. I learned how to conduct a QSO, won 2 awards confirming QSOs with 50 countries. Once you become comfortable with Hamsphere, my advice is to find an amateur radio club in your city. Visit them, ask questions, become a member. Hams will gladly guide you. The next step is to enroll to International Amateur Radio License course, which is a prerequisite to the license. In order not to waste time after the course, I suggest you to buy a radio. But which one? Ask hams in your club. Get an overview of available types. Think about what you want to accomplish. For instance, you might want to travel, then small portable radio is the best choice. The same applies to the antennas. I want to become a geophysicist. I'm glad that ham radio hobby is relevant for my choice of profession. Geophysicists use radio technologies such as seismic equipment to locate oil and gas reservoirs deep beneath the land and sea. Hopefully, these amazing communication technologies will inspire many of you as well. If you want to watch more, subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and see you soon.